people always sweep under the rug that black people or the black community we have to deal with mental health just as well as we have to deal with any other.
Right, so my topic obviously is about mental health and how I deal with just learning how to cope, how I started to accept that I had a problem, understanding like how I can help myself be better at coping.
It's something that you constantly have to take care of. It's something that you constantly have to pay attention to. It's something that you constantly have to cope with, because disregarding it and not paying attention to it will only make it worse.
And I think just being able to come to terms with the fact that you're not okay and to acknowledge that you need help and that it's not a problem if you have a mental illness, and it's not a problem if you're depressed or if you have anxiety, and that there are other people who are struggling just like you are.
Psychology, the chemistry of it, and the sociology behind determining what therapies work for certain types of people all triangulate in a way to make someone who deals with mental illness better, even if we don't want to accept it.
It came down to, hey, I want the chemistry of it. I want you to show me scientifically what's wrong. Like, you have to give me, if you have to give me a pie chart, bring it to me. If you have to show me a chemical imbalance, show it to me. That's what I needed, and I got it. And when I got that, I couldn't do anything else. It was like set in stone. Like, okay, this is what it is. It's like, it's not a joke anymore. And that's been my true life since then. And
I told my boyfriend what I had done, and this was like months ago, and I was even too scared to tell him what I had done because it's just like so, I don't know, so unbelievable, but I need to talk about it and maybe it'll help somebody else. So I was having a disagreement. I legitimately don't remember what the disagreement was about, but I remember just being like, mentally, I had already broken down to the point where I was just like, I cannot do this. And I was having thoughts of like, I can't do this. Like, there's no point in me being alive anymore. So I told my boyfriend I was going somewhere. Didn't tell him where. Like, I know I lied to him. I don't remember where I told him I was going, but I was just like, I'm leaving. Like, I'll talk to you later. So I got in the car with the intent to like somehow harm myself. I started to think about like mental health and how it relates to like biology, chemistry, psychology, sociology. Like, we're all a part of a bigger society, so we have to think of how we fit into our roles.
We're going through a lot more than what we really are because we don't want to accept it. But once you get to that level that you can't take it anymore, that there's nowhere else to go, you have no other choice. For me, mental health has been a journey that I see has no end. I can't express how much my life has changed since accepting the fact that mental health is definitely something that needs to be tackled within the black community. They say, oh no, you pray it away, much like the gay, or you pray it away.
43 million people in America identify with being African American, and 63% of those people feel that having mental disorders is a personal weakness. The black community has to do better. Don't become a statistic. Take control of your mental health today before it's too late. Much like this interdisciplinary study, your mental health should excel to the point that it becomes a triumph to your spirit. You should feel good about it. Get help today.